What is going on, comic community? This is Alex the Comic Hoarder, and I'm going to do my very first comic book review. And the comic book that I'd like to review today is Reborn #1. It's an Image comic by Mark Millar and Greg Capullo. And there are going to be spoilers in this. So if you want to read the book first, you don't want it spoiled for you, you don't want to know what's going on in the book, and then come back and then share your comments, your feelings, your thoughts in the comment section, that would be awesome as well. I'm first going to read the synopsis from the imagecomics.com. So Mark Millar and Greg Capullo joined forces to create the smash hit sci-fi fantasy story. This is the story of the year, supposedly, from them. It's called Reborn. And the question is, where do you go when you die? Not heaven or hell, but somewhere else. Somewhere you have to fight to survive, and somewhere that people from the past are waiting for you, the good and the bad. This is a $3.99 book. This is the cover that I picked. This is the standard. This is the standard cover. So this is the cover A, if you will. Artwork by Greg Capullo. And so I'm just going to get right into it. Little synopsis of the book of what's going on. So it starts out in 2002 in Minneapolis, and there's a sniper. And the sniper is just mowing people down, just in a crowded area. And then the sniper dictates that he's going to shoot this man here as well. And as you can see, he's an older man. But when he wakes up in this new place, he's a younger man. So this individual here, which it doesn't name who she is, but she says that there's more important things than how you look right now. She understands that they look different. So it's interesting. And the more important things are that there is an army of, it reminds me of like the orcs from Lord of the Rings. There's an army here amassed, and it looks like these humans that have just woken up after being killed are going to be going up against that army, and they're all confused as to what just happened, because the last they know, they just were shot. And then we get our narrator. So the next page we get our narrator, and our narrator is talking about death, her experience with death in the past. And we find out that her name is Mrs. Black. We find out her first name later as Bonnie, but she's talking with the room service, or the you know, she's at a hospital or a long-term care facility. She calls it like a stroke center, but she's talking with the housekeeper, the lady that kind of takes care of everything, and she's talking about, Mrs. Black is talking about being scared and not believing in an afterlife, in a heaven or hell. It's just something that makes people feel better about the inevitable. And so we see that this housekeeper here, that she believes that everything we do has impact on other people, and says everything we do changes things 1,000,000 times a day. And so the next page, we see that Mrs. Black has had a stroke, and she's still narrating the story, and she realizes, uh-oh, those are the sounds that I've been dreading. You know, people are screaming, the screeching tires of the bed here, and she starts flashing back through her life. When she was a child with her father playing catch, one of her first kisses with her husband Harry, her Harry and the baby watching TV, and then her tutoring. So she's having a flashback. Life is flashing before her eyes. And then she's very, very nervous and scared. She can hear all this stuff, and it's just saying, don't worry, you're doing great. And it goes to black. And one last look through her life, and then we can see there's a new body there. And she is reborn into a younger self in this other world, and we can see the spaceship here over top of her, and it is spotlighting her. So are they the good guys? Are they the bad guys? We'll find out on the very next page, where this individual tackles her and says, "Get down," and he is shot. And he says, you know, he explains as he's firing back that hurts. And he says, don't worry, I'll take care of this. They're in the midst of a battle, and the artwork is fantastic. I really enjoy this artwork. It's great. The story is very quick paced, and it's great. And they refer to her as the Protector. The Protector's here so that the bad guys, these orcs or whatever you will, I don't know what they're called yet, but they start to escape. There's their leader right there. He doesn't want to mess with the Protector, and so they decide to escape. And she finds out that the individual that saved her has been waiting for her. They've all been waiting for the Protector to come, and it turns out to be her father. So her father's there. They've been waiting for the Protector. They've been waiting for Bonnie Black. And so that is the final panel. And it says, to be continued. And I got to tell you, I'm excited for the next issue. So I would definitely give this a major thumbs up. I would say this is a must, check this book out. It's Mark Millar and then Greg Capullo. It's absolutely fantastic artwork, and it's a fantastic story. It's a quick read too. So this will take you about 15-20 minutes, honestly, to pound through this book. It'll be no problem. And definitely one to check out. Who knows where this book is going to go or what they're going to do with it. But like I said, 5 out of 5, big thumbs up. I don't know how I'm going to grade these things, but I strongly recommend Reborn issue 1 by Image Comics. Thanks. Have a great day.